Today on Behind the Beauty, we have a very important episode. We're going behind false lashes and where you're supposed to put them. So if you guys remember the last video that I did, I had a guest artist on, Flavia was here. And I really loved the eye look that she created for me, which we kind of came up with off of a summer cocktail Sex on the Beach. I recreated that look on this eye, and then on the other eye, I did a very simple and soft cat eye. The reason being, different lashes go with different looks. The one where it's a little bit more bolder, a lot more color, a little bit smoky, I'm gonna go with a full strip of lashes. These are Schumacher lashes. I've worn these a couple times already, and it's kind of a misconception that when you buy false lashes, full strips, you gotta chuck them out afterwards. Not true. When you first get a full strip of lashes, the band can be really, really tight. So what I suggest kind of doing is like a slinky motion to kind of break down that band so you know that it's gonna sit really easily. The second tip I have for a full strip is also taking the lash by the middle, holding it onto the eye, and just placing it on. It's not gonna stay because there's no glue. But you wanna make sure that the lash really does follow your natural lash line. A lot of them can be kind of long. If they're too long for you, they won't last and they're just gonna poke at you the entire time. I took a couple lashes off of this so that it did fit my eye. Best way to do it is cut a bit, measure, cut a bit. I'm gonna be using Duo. I love this glue. It dries clear, it's really easy. Take a little bit on your brush and dab it, a couple dabs just on your lash line, okay? And then as well do the glue all over the band of the lash. I usually say wait about 30 seconds to almost a minute until it gets tacky. That way, when you pop it on, especially if you're gluing it from both sides, it's just gonna go and you're done. You wanna kind of scoop it in and under. So I've got my full strip on, and as you can see, it totally took the look over the edge. I suggest always putting on a little bit of mascara first, then taking your mascara and actually coming underneath and then pinching the lashes together. Sometimes when people really are new at putting lashes on, they can sometimes have a double lash line where you can see your lashes and the falsies. Kind of use the mascara as like another adhesive, but it's not gonna hurt when you pull them off. If you wanna just hide or disguise anything, you can use any sort of liner and just go over top to kind of disguise where that lash was sitting. Oh my God. So we're having a bit of a heat wave in Toronto. Welcome to Behind the Beauty in the Dark. We now resume your regularly scheduled programming. Due to a current blackout, we're now in the sunroom using natural light. So the next set of lashes we're gonna do is individual lashes. Really great for honestly everyday dressing up, weddings for sure, because it doesn't really change too much of the look, it just enhances it a little bit more. So I've got these Quo ones, which are like super inexpensive and awesome. These, however, are a one-off. Once you wash your face or they pop off, you can't really use them again. I like to take the cuticle scissors and trim them down a little bit. You just don't want them exceeding over top of your lashes. Then you get that really unnatural look, and we don't want that. You're gonna wanna grab the lashes just by the tip, and you're just gonna dip it into your glue. Let it dry a little bit. Not sticking it on top of the lashes like your full strip, you're actually gonna be going in between your lashes. Usually with the individuals, I honestly only use about 4, max 5. As a makeup artist, I get so much joy in putting makeup on other people. And I don't take a lot of risks on myself. So when I look at this look, I just love it. It's sweet, it's simple, and it's very classic. And then when I look at this look, these lashes just take it that extra mile. They just really, really bump it up. So you've got 2 options here. Fit them to whatever suits you best. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll totally help you out. Mirror, mirror on the wall, which set of lashes are the best of them all? Subscribe if you think my power is gonna come back on. How about you just subscribe? Just subscribe.